Okay. Here we've got another one from General Gravy. We watched the other music video a little while ago and made a few comments. This one is less than a day old. Let's see how they've improved from the previous one.
Steam rising in the morning light, copper still on fire, burning bright. Boots on the road, rifle on my back, following the taste that the world still lacks. From mountain snow to iron towns, through smoky streets and tavern sounds, every drop a story told, searching for the perfect gold. Glass and flame, the night runs along, every failure makes me strong. Raise the glass, let the fire spill, heart of the world inside the still. One more road and one more try, under the brass and iron sky. Call my name through smoke and flame, generate, rise the rails again. If perfection's just a dream, I'll chase the spirit in the stream. Engines roar and airships glide, hidden herbs in the countryside, barrel age and thunder rain, every sip remembers pain. Golden horns and emerald sight, target steady in the night, gold ship waiting by my side, every journey is the ride. Chase the wind, the road calls still, every drop another thrill. Raise the glass, let the fire spill, heart of the world inside the still. One more road and one more try, under the brass and iron sky. Call my name through smoke and flame, generate, rise the rails again. If perfection's just a dream, I'll chase the spirit in the stream. Maybe the answer isn't the drink, maybe it's the road I walk. Every town and every phone, every story in the talk. Still I chase that shining flame. Mother's nose and father's name. Raise a glass, let the fire spill, heart of the world inside the still. From the forge to distant streams, I'm distilling all my dreams. Call my name through smoke and flame, generate, rise the rails again, till the day the still was clear, the perfect spirit's drawing near.
Okay. Ballad of Ginrei Kurogane. From a visual perspective, I'd say while it's cleaner and a little bit tidier, it still has some of the same problems. And I think they got a little bit carried away with the trying to get the 30-second long clips, the seamless linking in clips. It might have been better to have a few cuts on some of the scenes where these long run-on. But this part, just one long scene of the person sitting there as the room around them changes. This high-paced bit of music. Just, you know, I mean, I'm having the same problem. I've got a scene I want in the song I'm working on, but the part of the song doesn't match the tone of the music. So I've changed the way the scene works to fit the music. I mean, this might have been better as a bar fight, for example, to like have that same. See, now that particular follow-on scene wasn't too much of an issue because it's nice little travelling, face the snowfields, moving on the snowfields. Then you can get this one. Just a few cuts to change the actual direction the camera's looking at the person scene. It wouldn't feel quite as abrupt, I feel. It's a good fun song. Cameos are of course light, and they are characters that fit for the setting and where the moments they appear up. There might be a few cameos that I don't recognise, but the ones I do recognise are perfect for the scenes they're in. And I don't know if this was part of the AI scene for this to happen, or if it's the overlay, because I know that for one of my videos I used an overlay thing to put camera in to do a scene cut to represent someone taking photos of scenes. So I wonder if that's what it is, and if it is, they just need to adjust the positioning in the video because it's still there. That's just like one of those small editing errors that sneak through. I've made a few of them myself. And this one, at first I was going to complain the fact that two of them, but then I realised, no, it's an overlay scene and it works for this, where it's like fades out there, fades in here. See, and that, the way it cuts away to somewhere else works, although I would have done it a fraction of a second earlier to match the change in the beat to the bum 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 bum. But the generations are clean. There's keen to match in when I'm rhyming. Very beautiful settings. Character is very consistent throughout. I just love the fact that walking and where she's walking, as she's not looking where she's going, she's about to step down into into the water. I know she's meant to take the right, but it just looks like she's not looking where she's going to go and just going to take a next step and go into the water. But yeah, I don't know if this is just a Tiger Man or if it's a reference to someone. I don't know. Then we have Ember Paradox as the tavern owner / barmaid, whichever one it is. But we also run into Grok's problem with perspective, about the difference between small and far away. I mean, it could be a halfling behind the bar there, but they're still very, very small. And drinking on the job. And I think this griffin was meant to be like a furnishing, but it comes to life and wanders off. Yeah. But as I said, this is a good use of cameos. People who fit the scene. Not sure if they fit the theme, but they fit the style. It's just nice to have a few cameos. If you want to throw a few people in, you can. I mean, like, even my one that I'm working on at the moment is mostly meant to be a background story for my character, but I've already thought of a couple of instances where you could cross paths with people and it makes sense. But I'm trying to avoid that until I've like reached near the end, and I want to like make a few adjustments here and there because it's meant to be my character's backstory. It's not meant to be about the whole Skybrows stuff. So but this is a good solid song. I think the editing's improved a bit from the previous one, but I still think there's a bit of a consistency bias. I think it's a bit of a weird way to put it. They're like having the long running shots, which are really cool, but sometimes you do need cuts, especially when you've got a beat that heavy in the song. You need to kind of like do something with that beat. That's my opinion. I've got a video coming out in a while where the entire thing is all about the cameos. But that's the purpose of it. But also, I've put my own spin on it. Yeah. I might go back to it and make another edit, though, because I realised I missed someone I wanted to put in the video. But other than that, it's all pretty solid. I mean, it all depends on what you're using the cameos for. As earlier on, I said there's like 3 kind of good cameo uses. One, when the song is about the cameos. The song is all about the group as a whole. 2, the cameo fits the scene. Like, for example, just now. Their style matches the aesthetic of the scene. The characters are used because they're in there. And the third one is the characters match the story of the thing. So even if they don't visually match the theme, the characters themselves match the story of the song. If you know what I mean? They have some kind of connection to it. When they're just randomly thrown in there on top of an existing story, it kind of pulls away from that story. But at the same time, I know throwing in the cameos increases your visibility. And that's why I don't think the song I'm working on at the moment is going to get very far, because I'm not planning on putting that many cameos into it. But yeah.